When you miss the boat, you miss the boat. When institutions miss the boat, they bring the boat back. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Davinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5 here in Dubai. Hope you're doing well, wherever you are. Yeah, they're not bombing Dubai just yet. But oh boy, yes. A little bit crazy. It's all up in the air. Who knows, right? What's going to happen. But, you know, I'm going to assume the planet is going to still continue to spin. The world's still going to be here. And we're going to still continue to trade and live as if the world will continue on. Okay, with that said, wow, this is a little bit exciting here. We can see that if we go onto the charts, Bitcoin just absolutely just went from. I mean, it was like a rough ride for people in New York. I mean, you could see that there was like it was pumping up. Well, let's just see here. Let me show you. It was pumping up. Let me just go on the hourly here and bring it up, open a little bit. It was pumping up, and then, oops, there it is. That's a little bit better. So it's pumping here, and then it just collapsed right here. Collapsed. It pumped all the way to the one. What was it? The exact gap, right? And let's just bring that up right now. The gap closed right here. Pumped, closed the gap, right? Failed, getting everybody panicking, right? Because the gap's closed now. And then straight up. Absolutely redonkulous, right? Absolutely redonkulous. And now we're bull flagging it here, supposedly, right? Interesting, right? This bull flag indicates, well, I mean, it's straight that, well, if we were to go by the bull flag, it indicates that we're supposed to go even higher, right? If this thing breaks up, which is ridiculous amount here. It's supposed to go probably to a new all-time high or something like that. So that's what it's doing right now. So we're either going to take out a new all-time high or start breaking down, right? Those are the options. It's absolutely ridiculous with the Bitcoin price. It's just all over the place, just like Trump is. Oh my goodness, yes. Well, I had to go there. Okay, going back to the hourly here on perpetual swaps for Bybit, you can see that the same thing happened here, and off we go. So are we going to go higher, right? Well, let's just take a look. Generally here, looking at this thing, you can see that there is a downward sloping area here. And when we pump this hard, this fast, right, straight up, it's not sustainable. And so we can see that this is probably going to be a downtrend, not an uptrend. And we're probably just going to go sideways and slowly break down and head all the way back down. That's the most likely scenario. But, you know, this is Bitcoin, right? And let's take a look at the dominance, right? Oh, I'm surprised the dominance has fallen at all. I thought we would crush it because we just went pumping higher than normal. But no, the dominance is a little bit down, and you can see that we'll probably go a little bit sideways and then break down. Most likely. Yes, it looks like a bull flag, but come on, really? We're going to bull flag it all the way up to all-time highs? Wow, that would be impressive, right? It is Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin can do that when you least expect it, and that's just the way it is. I'm surprised, right? I'd be surprised that because we closed the body candle below the key levels here and then brought it back in. So we're still in this zone here, right? Now that we've closed above it and closed into it, and will it break down further? Odds are yes. That's the way it is. Well, and you can look at Ethereum. Ethereum, again, broke down, closed below its key levels, and then came back into the trading range. But is that going to be sustainable when we have like a rolling over pattern here, showing here on Ethereum? Unlikely. unlikely. We are likely to go further down and head to the $1,700 mark. That is the most likely case. Looking at Solana again, right? This is not good, right? Yes, we've done the same thing with Solana, and you can see the same sloping pattern, downward pattern. Is it going to break and go higher? It's still possible, but we're most likely to continue that trend for a little bit more and then break out and then create would have to probably go sideways after a while, because I think this looks like, guys, we are done. We're going sideways. All right. This was the blow off top, and that's it. Now now this is a dead cat bounce, and now it's like, slowly and die. Right. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in the future of Solana. Right. So that's our situation today. Wow. Hopefully this war and nonsense that's going on in the world come to an end, but you can't do anything about it because, well, you know what? You are not in charge, and neither are the leaders of the world. But, you know, when people say they blame, it's Trump's fault, it's Netanyahu's fault. Just so you know, they're not in charge. And how do you know that? Well, simple, right? Somebody said, Nathan Rothschild actually said, give me control of the nation's money supply and I care not who's king. So if you can frickin' print money, you're in charge and nobody has to know. Okay? And you're like, so who has the right to print money? Well, all you have to do is go find the names of the people who own the Federal Reserve, and then they have the right. And you're like, okay, let's Google that. The names are unknown. Oh, damn. It's as simple as that, right? So there you have it. They're not in charge. Thank you for coming out. Now, ignore all that noise and continue working and living the best you can and doing the best you can to survive in this current environment. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.